To exact revenge against Melnia, Uldoa enlists Kilfea and allies with Leonis. Together they cross the Great Eastern River to join forces with Ingilbert. Wizette Styrie, aptly regarded as the greatest water guard, impedes them. Meanwhile, Mashari and Ketone make for the derelict Bordis castle. The goal is to win over Glaciella, taking refuge within as an ally. However...
Oh, how fascinating. Luring in their ship was but a part of your plan, I see.
Precisely.
So, the same goes for leaving them with a ship in Fennis too?
A foolish question.
But you did not come up with that strategy yourself now, did you?
Say what you mean, woman.
Oh, you don't truly think we were none the wiser, do you? Melnia and Renel, wasn't it? You welcomed them and the rest of the Fennis remnants into our midst with open arms, right?
I did not welcome anybody. I merely perceived they could be used.
Well, it is quite fine with us either way.
Where do you think you are going?
To take a look at these new pets of yours.
Jealousy does not become you, Victura.
Jealousy? Do not flatter yourself.
What?
Despite deploying Styrie, you still have no intention of eliminating Mont and his companions, do you?
And you base this on?
The fact that your true desire is the ring. It won't end up in your hands if you send Mont to a sunken grave, after all.
Alas, that will be your doing. You would do well not to underestimate the little lion. What in blazes? That ship is enormous.
This is the water guard of Wizette, Styrie.
Captain Abbott, we spotted the ship from Fennis.
Give them a warm welcome.
As you wish.
But mind you, do not inflict mortal injuries. Let me make myself clear. You are not to inflict mortal injuries upon any of them. Understood?
Yes, Captain.
What is the meaning of this?
A matter beyond my control. Orders from King Curry himself.
From the king? But why would he?
You take issue, Eugene?
I heard that the new king of Leonis is aboard that ship. Were we to sink it, surely the war would end this day.
It would appear King Curry desires this miscreant Mott to be taken alive.
King Mont, facing a ship of that size is madness.
Yet retreat is no longer ours to choose.
We go to battle. Uldoa, draw the ship closer.
What What are you going to do then?
I'll use this.
We all know the power of the visions. It has saved us on plenty of occasions. But, King Mont, we're outmatched this time.
I am aware of that.
Then,
Which is why we're going to ambush them head on.
what do you mean by that? The enemy ship is dead ahead!
What? How did Leona's troops get aboard?
So that was your plan. Look at them scurrying about, thinking our soldiers are actually somehow on their deck.
Now is our chance to strike!
Oh, feast your eyes on that! Styria is retreating! We did it! Impressive as always, Your Highness.
No, this was everyone's victory.
It is possible this is a trap, however.
A trap? Who cares if it is? If they're trying to lure us into setting foot in Lizette, that will be their mistake to regret.
That may be so, but it bothers me.
You fret too much.
In any case, lingering on the open water will do us no favors.
That's right. Let us make haste for the shores of Wazette.
It seems we made it just in time.
Explain yourself.
In regards to what exactly?
What are those barbarians from Venice doing here?
I should be the one to explain.
I should have known you'd be behind this.
It seems Melnia of Venice has betrayed her kingdom, and now hails to Wazette, which is why.
Ridiculous. These barbarians cannot be trusted.
That's a horribly unfair thing to say!
Silence!
Darling, please.
Come now, Commander. You know what they say. The foe of my foe is my ally.
What of Lady Macherie?
She has gone to Glaciella to...
It is Mont whom I ask.
She has gone to Bordeaux Castle to rally Glaciella before regrouping with us here.
She does this alone?
I had Ketone accompany her.
Damn you. Not only must you jeopardize Schitzel's fate, but now Lady Macherie's.
Enough, Engelbert. Lady Macherie made the decision by her own mind. I imagine King Mont did not object, as he did not wish to involve her in the war with Venice.
Engelbert, I understand where your anger comes from. As it stands, Macherie is yet to arrive here. I am certain something has befallen her.
Should that be so, what do you intend to do about it?
I will go to her, and if something has happened, you have my word that I shall save her.
King Mont!
Lilith, I'll need you to stay here.
I should go with you.
You needn't worry about me. I will see this done.
As you wish.
My apologies, Adelard. I leave the rest to you.
Do not worry. I, for one, shall be sure not to act out of irrational haste.
What is that supposed to mean?
You know exactly what it means.
Well then, I shall return.
Whoa. Can you see anything?
King Mont has disappeared off to the south.
He is alone.
No, he has a small number of soldiers at his side.
And you have an inkling as to why, do you not?
That look on your face? Just as I thought.
I believe he makes for Bordees Castle.
Bordees? A castle long since abandoned, is it not?
Why so quiet?
According to the reports from our shinobi, Lady Marcherie of Horn also headed for Bordees Castle.
So, what's the big deal about this castle?
Serges, you do understand there's no going back for you, don't you?
Lady Marcherie seeks to make contact with Glaciella.
Is that so? I was wondering where she had hid herself, but it was Bordees Castle all along. Marcherie and Glaciella. This should be fun.
Where are you going?
We were gonna stay up here and enjoy the show that Melnia puts on.
But we have come up with something far more entertaining to do now.
Serges.
Commander, if we leave those two be...
I know. Victora will bring misfortune upon Glaciella and Lady Marcherie.
Are you sure about this? Are we really doing the right thing?
Commander.
I have learned something from this war. An answer I had long sought. Our enemies are those who hold the reins of power.
Serges.
Does that not mean Kuri?
Were it not for Kuri, we would have surely died like animals in the wild. For that we are indebted to him. Yet, it is the same Kuri who is responsible for his own people starving and being ravaged by illness.
Commander, do you mean that we will go to Glaciella's aid?
Those in power are the enemy, as are those who aspire to claim that power as their own.
Then, King Mont. Is he also a person in power you think should be defeated? It's getting harder and harder to understand what you're thinking.
I share that sentiment. Commander, even when we attacked King Mont, you made sure not to hurt him.
King Mont is afflicted with kindness. Swayed by fleeting emotions, he all but crushed their chance of felling Kuri. No longer will I expect anything of others.
Serges?
Commander.
We too shall head for Bordees.
The enemy does not show itself, yet it cannot hide its presence. I suppose it does not even try.
It is only a matter of time before the battle begins.
What is it they wait for?
It is likely they rush to prepare for the battle to come.
Oh? What makes you think this?
It felt the same when they attacked our ship out on the Great River. Instead of trying to sink us, they disappeared back beyond the shroud of the fog.
And so you were lured to this place?
Correct. To what end, I do not know. However, I am certain that this is the battlefield of their choosing, and that it is where they intend to deliver us to our end.
Are you truly one of those savages from Venice?
I simply fought for them because they held my little brother hostage.
I see. You have my apologies.
The enemy waits for something.
And what will happen when that time has come?
We shall lose any remaining chance of victory.
In that case, we cannot afford to delay any longer.
Indeed. You do not intend to wait for orders.
Circumstances have led me to depart the army of Horn. I no longer serve under such constrictions. I suppose I will have to endure another berating from Adelard, mind you. Solidus! Advance! This is our chance! Sweep through the enemy and devour them!
What's going on?
It would seem the battle has begun.
I thought Adelard said he would not act in haste. We have no time to waste.
To think that you still worry for your companion when you face the end of my spear.
Ketone! Take it!
This... Lady Marcherie, what is this?
Just use it!
With this, the tables have turned. You truly think it's so?
What?
That was your last resort. Do not try to say otherwise. And now I know it to be true.
I simply judged that I needn't rely on such a trinket to face you. Nothing more.
Still, you persist with your facade.
Is it not you who clings to a facade of strength? I have a keen eye for people, and I'm rarely wrong. Which is why it is clear to me. I am told Mont is betrothed to you, but all you desire is for him to be a pillar of strength standing behind you. You know nothing of my desires! But I do. I know them well. For you and I share quite the resemblance. We share nothing!
Lady Ramada?
Do you see something?
The only thing I see
Is a nice blue sky, right? 2 stars, soon to be consumed by the darkness.
The stars you speak of.
Lady Macherie and Ketone.
Hold on a moment. Lady Macherie and the others were supposed to be going to Bordeaux's castle to rally Lady Glaciella.
Yes, that's right. I wonder if something happened.
If that's the case, the assault on Wizette could end in failure.
What? We can't have that! Our trip is becoming a distant dream. You still speak of such things? Huh? We have lost many beloved souls to this war. Those fortunate to have survived still suffer wounds deep to the mind and body.
You're right. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking about everyone whose lives were sacrificed.
But you must understand. There are things we wanted to forget.
Indeed, I understand. It is Lord Stern you speak of, is it not?
It is.
After his defeat by King Mont's hand, Lord Stern's whereabouts have been lost to obscurity. Does he still draw life? Or...
He's alive! I'm sure of it!
Yes. I suppose you speak true. It is for this reason that your strength is needed. We must defend Ovis, rout Wizette with the aid of Horn, and save Lord Stern.
Can we really achieve all of this?
We can. I am sure of it. Now, let us continue forth. Lady Macherie, Ketone, may you be safe.
Juriel, look!
I see them. What are they doing in a place like this?
Well, well. It appears we made it in time.
That voice! Victora! Luartha, too! I cannot believe my eyes. You are safe.
Barely, but yes.
We were taken prisoner for a time, but we found a way out.
Is that the beautiful steel maiden of Horn?
Indeed, it is.
Victora and Luartha. I know your names.
Is that so?
You even have the face of a villain, and quite so at that. You dare insult Victora as well?
Glaciella, I am sure I need not tell you, but nothing good comes from showing mercy to women like her.
We're by your side now, so...
Right. We will crush you with all our might.
Victora, what of the others?
The others?
The demon, everyone else.
No. I'm sorry. We failed to protect them.
I apologize too. We're so sorry. They fought to free us from imprisonment, but in the process... If only Mont had been there, none of this would have happened. And that's why we can never forgive this Ma Cherie girl either.
I see what is afoot here. We have a saying in Horn. None say as many words as a thief. It appears it couldn't be more true. Do you not see, Glaciella? These two schemed something devious. And to achieve that end, it would seem they need to eliminate me. I imagine you will be next.
Victora. You believe that we mean to deceive you? It's almost laughable. For what purpose would we possibly lead you astray?
Well...
Listen to me, Glaciella. You must not lend an ear to that woman's deceit. We are going to rid these lands of Kuri. But to do this, we must stand strong together. Do you understand me?
Yes. If words cannot guide you to reason, you leave me no other choice.
And your miss.
I was but one step away. You have my thanks, Ketone.
This is my duty. Moreover,
This is what Mont ordered you to do, is it not? To serve me.
yes.
Then I command you, deliver word to Mont of what transpires here.
What? I cannot do that.
Why not?
If I leave your side,
You underestimate me, I see. I shall prove to you that I can survive with or without your assistance.
but
I have entrusted you with my life. If you have time to worry for my safety, I suggest you make haste. Time is of the essence. Now go! I ask this only because I know you can see it through. Now go! Go!
may you overcome.
She has gone to summon Mont?
Luartha.
I know. I'll take care of it.
If I'm not mistaken, that shinobi serves Leonis. Mont had her accompany me to serve as my protection.
Glaciella, you cannot allow her words to poison your mind. Do you understand me?
What?
You know that Mont would never come here. All this woman aims to achieve is to buy herself time before she meets her demise.
You're right.
Of course I am, Glaciella. Good girl.
Damn it. Curse that
patience. Even I did not expect him to suddenly charge the enemy. Something doesn't feel right.
I decided to take the battle to the enemy.
Yet again, you failed to listen.
Did you come all this way just to berate me?
Not exactly. Something feels amiss.
Go on.
You must have laid siege to the enemy forces positioned to the north.
That is right.
But what are their movements now? The enemy forces seem to be moving east, as if to circle around to our right.
And what of it? It is clear that Solidus has the enemy overwhelmed.
I am aware, and for that very reason, I am bothered.
There you are.
What is it?
I have a bad feeling about what is to come.
So you feel it too? Should we engage the enemy like this, we will be forced to fight with the Great River to our backs.
You worry too much over insignificant details. We break them here, and Wazette Castle will be a mere distance ahead. Solidus, move out.
The Great River at our backs. Of course. They plan to use that giant ship from Styria.
It is the kind of strategy Ranel would concoct.
What is our approach?
We must avoid being caught in an attack from both sides.
The likelihood of being bombarded from the rear should be lower if we all engage them on the field.
Very well.
Lady Marjorie ordered me to bring King Mont to her. But is that truly what she wished of me? Could it be Lady Marjorie sacrificed herself to allow my escape? But if it were so, is it okay for me to simply obey? Lady Marjorie will undoubtedly fall as it is, and her life will be taken. Lady Marjorie and her feelings for King Mont will be no more. And Lady Glaciella will be unable to stay betrothed to Mont after what she has done. Which means King Mont will be free from anyone's claim. I know that doesn't mean King Mont will turn his attention to me. I am but a shinobi. Forbidden to love a king, and never to know the love of one. Destined to only serve at his side. But if King Mont is claimed by no one, then I can at least remain by his side. I can be satisfied with that, and that alone. But I'm sure King Mont would be saddened if all this comes to pass. Would I be able to endure seeing such sadness on his face? I wouldn't. I couldn't possibly. King Mont's smile is the only thing I want to see. Marjorie, I will deliver King Mont to your side.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. That's Victoria and Luartha, all right.
What could they possibly be doing here?
They probably fled to Wizette after looting Lycaros.
That makes sense. They would not need to fear pursuit from Rundal while they remain in the frozen frontier of Wizette. What should we do?
As indebted to Lycaros as we may be, there's no need for us to seek justice for a nation now destroyed. However, by the look of things, those two are clearly up to no good again.
Shall we punish them for their misdeeds then, if we do so?
That's right. We'll be thanked and the gates to a new path of service will open up to us.
You still do not seem entirely convinced.
I just started thinking about how we're no match for them in battle.
Well, that's rather pathetic of you.
What else am I going to do? We almost lost our lives in the war between Lycaros and Rundal. Sorry, I'm not going through that again if I can help it.
So what shall we do then?
Good gods! I'm doing my best to come up with something here.
The battle is ours.
Are you happy with yourself? Victory could have easily been ours through simple force of might.
Forgive me.
I was long aware. You are a far superior strategist than Kilfei or any other.
I do not deserve your praise.
You went to such torturous lengths to prove it. However, it was quite enjoyable. And besides, it showed the depths of your love for me.
Did you bear witness, Kilfei? I am the greatest strategist in all of Ardra. And it is I alone who receives Lady Melnia's favor.
Frederica! Stay strong! Frederica!
Darling, I think this is the end. Give me one last kiss.
Clearly, you shall survive.
Hey, can't you be just the tiniest bit sweeter?
Hold steady.
guess I'm still alive. What in blazes just hit us now, Commander?
Some matter of artillery. What? A magical bombardment?
Any injuries?
I'm fine, but where is this coming from?
The giant ship under Wizette's command.
I see. They've caught us in a pincer attack with artillery fire from the Great River. Which is why you have joined us in the thick of it.
Indeed. We thought that if the battle became chaotic enough, they would cease firing in order to avoid hitting their own troops.
Yet they do not seem to be letting up even in the slightest.
They've turned the battlefield into a melee to avoid our pincer movement.
I care not. My job is to keep shooting until nothing remains. All that matters is the obliteration of the enemy.
How barbaric.
It does not matter how many of our troops die, as long as our achievements outweigh the corpses.
Their plan was to ensnare us between their forces on land and their ship on the water.
Damn it. If it were not for these infernal bombardments.
With the ship beyond our reach on the water.
The only path for us to take is forward into the enemy on land. Then we rally Solidus and smash through the enemy lines.
Got it.
My sword is ready.
Someone's coming.
Victor and Luartha?
No, it's someone else. Follow me.
A shinobi. Could she be from Leonis?
Yes, most likely.
Something doesn't feel right. For the forces of Leonis to come from the south.
One can only assume she is Lady Mashari's escort.
But the shinobi travels alone.
Wait.
Are you sure we can let her go? If that shinobi came this way from Bordeaux Castle...
It is likely she seeks reinforcements.
Could this mean Victora and Luartha attack them at the castle? The shinobi's gone.
Wait. I sense someone else drawing closer.
Huh? Isn't that...
Luartha.
They must have been attacked by Victora and Luartha, which is why the shinobi has gone for reinforcements.
Commander, where are you going?
To Bordeaux Castle.
This is where it ends. Glaciella! Victora? Why did you... take aim at me?
I suppose there's no point in playing games now, is there?
「思いを伝えられるのは言葉だけじゃない」The battle is...
Victor...
Forgive me.
I was long away. You... You went... However, Edward... It shut...
Did you... I am... And it is up...
Victor and Muartha?
No.
A shinobi.
Yeah.
Something for the... one... but... Wait.
Are you sure? If that...
It...
Could this...
Wait.
Huh?
Luar...
They...
Commander! To Bordi...
This is where it ends.
Glaciella! Victora? Why did you...
take aim at me!
I suppose there's no point in playing games now, is there?
Why would you?
Good. You're unharmed.
Victora, explain yourself.
Explain what exactly?
You attacked me. Had Ma Cherie not shielded me,
It is time, everyone. This is the perfect chance to eliminate Ma Cherie. Come forth. Oh, you lovely little fools. I was not talking to you. The way you took care of each other has saved me a lot of effort. I shall destroy both Horn and your precious Spirare.
Stop! I beg of you! Show yourself. So, you followed me all this way.
Yeah, I've got something I want to ask you.
And what would that be?
You plan on assaulting Wazette Castle next, right? What's your strategy gonna be? Why the silent treatment?
Are you lack-witted? Do you actually think I would reveal our intentions to the enemy?
The enemy, huh? Well, I guess that's what I am. At least for now.
For now?
Yeah, it's not as if I've pledged my undying loyalty to Kuri or anything.
What is it you scheme?
I just tag along with Victora because she never lets things get dull.
That is your only reason?
Uh-huh.
You kill people for a reason so trivial.
You shinobi are not all that different, though, are you?
What did you say?
You'd kill your own kin for coin, wouldn't you?
Do not mock me.
It's fine. You don't have to justify anything to me. So, are you gonna tell me what you have planned or not? I mean, if you're not going to, I'll end your life right where you stand. You realize that you don't stand a chance against me in your current state, right? You know, I think you misunderstand me.
In what way?
Unlike Victora, I'm not particularly invested in Wazette coming out as the winner in all this. If anything, I kind of think that Wazette losing could be a good thing.
Why?
If Horn and Leonis are destroyed, it'll be Wazette who unifies East Ardra, right? Which means the next battle will be between Rosette and Rundal. Does that sound exciting to you? I can't think of a more boring outcome.
You want the world to fall into even greater turmoil?
Oh, I do. Should I feel bad about that?
It is because of people like you that we...
I'm sorry, but I loathe being lectured. Well, you seem like you're willing to go to hell and back, so I guess I'll let you walk away this time.
Why would you do such a thing?
How many times do I have to say it? I don't care what happens as long as I get to have a good time. And if things do turn dull, you won't be so lucky next time. Well, get going.
Lady Glaciella! Oh! There are so many Wozette soldiers.
Hey! Stay out of our way!
You're not going anywhere.
Miranda, what do? We scatter them and go to Lady Glaciella's aid.
But how? Look how many we face!
My poor Glaciella. Look at all those wounds.
Glaciella, do not lend an ear to her words.
But I am still fond of you. I mean that. You admired me like a sister, did you not? This is why I am going to show you mercy. Only a little, though. I shall give you a chance to mend the rift between us. Slay the witch from Horn who lies behind you.
But
Have you forgotten? She tried to steal Mont from you. Surely you remember. Now think. Can you really let that woman live on? Everything she touches crumbles into despair and misery. Slay her. Take your spear and run her through with all your might.
no, I cannot. Glaciella.
Why? Tell me what reason you could have to spare her.
The words Marjorie spoke of me just now. She said that we share a resemblance. And I knew it to be true. Marjorie and I...
No. You share nothing of the sort with that woman. You...
Victora, you have a poor eye for people.
I what?
You understand nothing of me.
I suppose I can take that as your declaration of war against me. Very well. I shall show you no quarter. Not anymore. What is the matter? Is that all the Princess of Wizette can muster? You've reached your limit, I see. In that case, I shall become you. I shall bring an end to Kuri and claim the throne for myself.
That was what you planned from the beginning.
Finally, you put all the pieces of the puzzle together. Well then, prepare to meet your demise.
Hold on now. That's not how this is gonna play out.
You two.
Well, Victora. It's been a while.
You are acquainted with Victora?
That's one way of putting it. We've been acquainted with more than our fair share of her treachery.
Is that so?
I'm pretty sure that you're aware that we hail from Lycaros.
I am.
Lizette and I were mercenaries hired by Lycaros, where we were doing well for ourselves.
And then came Victora. She batted her eyelashes at the king and charmed her way into the royal guard.
But she didn't harbor anything that even resembled a love for the kingdom.
She lent her hand to Rundal's rebellion. If she had changed her allegiance to Rundal, I suppose I could understand, but no.
Not only did she aid in the fall of Lycaros, she disappeared with the treasures of the royal family.
Now do you see? She would betray the kingdom she was indebted to just to sate her selfish desires.
Last time we crossed paths, I'm sure I mentioned this, but...
We travel in search of a new master to serve. Very well. I employ you as my personal guard.
You have yourself a deal.
We shall not allow evil to prevail.
And there you have it. You best prepare yourself.
Do you truly think that the likes of you will sway the tide of this battle?
What did you say?
You still haven't noticed? My, what second-rate warriors you are. You may show yourselves. Akito certainly takes its time. Fight with all your might for the future queen of Wizette.
Sergius, why would you side with her? I know that you too wish to see an end to Kuri's tyranny. Why would you do this?
I had lofty hopes for you at first, but then I realized you will be no different from Kuri in the end.
You're wrong. I am nothing like that monster.
Yet you are. Kuri destroys his people with tyranny. You will impoverish them with your softness. Wizette will never change, no matter who sits upon its throne. The struggle for power will go on eternal, harming the innocent people of the kingdom and ultimately claiming their lives. Wizette deserves ruin. It is to that end which Akito fights.
Then why would you join forces with Victora? She schemes to replace Kuri and rule Wizette for herself.
Once Kuri is no more and you are defeated, it will be Victora's life that we hunt. She knows our intentions.
And I welcome them.
Then, surely you...
Enough, Glaciella. Sergius and the others have come to a place from which there is no return. Would you like to know how they got there? They slayed Vadim.
This cannot be true. Can it?
It is.
Unforgivable!
The pawns are all in place. Let us begin, shall we?
King Mont!
Ketone! What's the matter? Why are you here?
Lady Marjorie is...
Tell me what happened.
You must make haste to Bordy's castle. If you don't, Lady Glaciella will slay Lady Marjorie.
Understood. I will be swift.
Is the sky such a rarity to you?
Whisper. Gazing at it makes me question my very existence. Perhaps I am but a dark black stain upon the ground.
The others interpret your defeat by Mont's hand to have a considerable impact on you.
But you do not see it the same way, I take it.
As I have no human heart of my own, I understand them very little. However...
Speak.
You almost appear to be taking joy in your defeat.
That may be true. Mont has become a man worthy of the Leonis throne.
You have no regrets?
I simply adhered to my destiny. I have nothing to regret. More importantly, have you not come to me for a reason?
We will go to Leonis.
To Leonis? Surely you are not unaware of what consumes that place.
If it is the poison that pervades the air you speak of, you needn't worry. The capable minds of our mages have developed protective clothing. Don it, and you will have nothing to fear of this miasma.
What is the reason we go to Leonis?
There is something we seek. Your aid is needed to find it.
Fine.
Marjorie, are you all right? You needn't worry about me. But... fight on. Mont awaits you. Huh? You will fight for the sake of Mont. Understood? Very well.
You have nowhere to run.
Tayo bakla.
You little...
Let us withdraw for now.
Remember this. I shall be waiting for you at WotV Castle. There we shall bring an end to this.
We prevailed. Indeed we did.
That was impressive.
Do not start. Not now.
Oh no. We've been really terrible, haven't we? Yes. But I'm glad we've come to an understanding.
Ma Cherie is not just any woman, is she?
Oh, you see it too, huh? Well, it's only natural that we're in the service of someone so great.
Please stop. You're embarrassing us. But... not once did she make excuses for herself. She accepted the truth in all its forms and embraced her opponent. And now they stand together.
Indeed. She lives up to her name as the Princess of Horn.
The princess!
Ma Cherie is the actual Princess of Horn?
Don't tell me you two pledged yourself to her without even knowing this.
I was to be wed to Moraga in order to secure ties with Venice. But during our procession to Venice, we were waylaid by bandits, only to be saved by Mont. I had believed myself ready to abandon my personal desires. Yet, as I watched Mont, the very idea of going to Venice soon began to terrify me. In my heart, I took to fanciful thoughts of what could come to pass if only Leonis were to destroy Venice. I thought Mont to be an inexperienced swordsman who could not be depended on, one whom I could bend to my will. But I soon realized that beneath his kindness dwelled a strength that ran deep. It was by this man's side I wanted to be. I felt that he could be the one to finally rid this world of the conflict that consumes it. I wanted to see this come to be. In such a world, none would shed tears over undesired marriages. I too want to see this. Huh? I was the child of a concubine, forced into a conflict over royal succession after the assassination of the true heir. If I were to succeed the throne, I could free my family from the poverty they suffered. And so I fought. I was so young, I did not even know how to wield my spear, but I did so nonetheless. It was then that I met Mont. Back when neither of us had seen more than 10 winters. My father, Kuri, whispered in my ear. He said that I was to be with Mont. You and Mont. He was a fangless lion, but still the eldest son of the Leonis bloodline. Stern could succeed the throne, while WotV would welcome Mont. Kuri believed there to be no better way to strengthen his alliance with Leonis. And moreover, he had already considered the consequences of abandoning that same alliance. He believed Mont to be weak, easy to manipulate, and effortless to dispose of should the need arise. I had no love for Kuri, but I thought myself capable of using Mont if it would help my family. That was my mind in the beginning, but alas.
I'm sure no further explanation is needed. His kindness soon became a pillar on which my heart could lean.
I knew we shared a similarity, you and I.
I knew it too. During my battle with you, I felt it. That we were one and the same.
Not merely in the past, but the future to come.
You were right. Rundal to the west is not the only threat. The Crystal Sanctum is growing to be a realistic danger to us all.
We must unify East Ardra and stand unmoving against those that threaten us.
Right.
I have a proposition.
Huh?
Exchange with me a vow of sisterhood.
Are you certain you wish that with one such as I?
You are why I wish it. Upon this day, we swear.
Into a bond beyond blood.
I am you.
And I, you.
May our vow be sacred.
And enduring all of adversity.
You're both all right?
You're late, Mont.
You certainly took your time.
What is going on here? This is not what I had expected.
I'm not sure either.
But I could not be more relieved. The united armies can now launch their assault upon Wizet Castle. Lend me your strength, so that we may bring peace to East Ardra.